Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Treble. I'm your host Caesar, and I'm so excited to share with you everything that's been going on with the world, within the music world, not the world, in the music world. And yeah, this week was full of surprises, full of great singles, not a lot of great albums to be honest, but there's been a lot of great singles this week, and I feel like we should just jump into it. There's been a lot happening. My schedule's on a really tight ship right now, so I really need to get this done for you, edit and record and all the great things that come with this podcast. But yeah, there's been a lot of great singles. So like the singles were a big hit this week, and we're going to focus more on those instead of albums. But I do have one album to share with you that you need to go listen to. But yeah, let's start off with the singles first. So the first single that I'm actually going to talk about, it's someone that I've never heard about or listened to or anything like that. I actually just found her because other content creators were talking about her, and I wanted to give her a try. And this artist is Laufey. I thought it was Laufey, but you pronounce it Laufey. Okay, so Laufey with Mr. Electric. Now this song is so cool because I feel she infused the jazz world into like the pop scene, and she sounds very great in it. Like I love her vocal style. This was something that was truly unexpected because I believe I wasn't expecting this from her. I thought she was gonna sound more like in the Florence and the Machine type, in that space, but no, like she took me by surprise. I love classical music. I don't think I've ever shared that with you, but I love classical music. I love Michael Bublé. I love listening to Cosmo Perry. I love listening to Frank Sinatra. Like I love that vibe. And she did that with this song, which is really cool because not only did she bring the old school classical music feel, jazz feel into like a pop scene, she really did a great job with her voice and also what she's talking about. She's kind of putting down a man, just to be honest. She is. But, I see it more as an empowering song for herself, for self-love, to know her self-worth. So that's what I get from this song. And it's very sophisticated, very clean, that jazzy pop feel. Like she did an amazing job, and I'm glad I listened to her because this is a new artist like I never heard of, but I'm excited to what her album can bring to my playlist, just because like I said, it's an artist I've never heard before, but I'm excited. So definitely go check her out. She did an amazing job. I love the whole vibe. It's such a cool song, something very unexpected. So next is a song that I think everyone in the world's going to be talking about. It's Doja Cat, Jealous Type. I think this song, she did it. She did a great first single for her new album, VA. It's called VA. I think it's called VA. She did it. She did an amazing job. I know she's broken the record for like the most Spotify first day streams or something like that for a solo female of 2025, and she's doing a great job. I love this sound for her, like this disco pop, funk pop type of sound. I think what I was expecting from her was more going into the hip hop space, but then going back and listening to her interviews and seeing what she was wanting to do with this new album was that she wanted to go back to pop. And I feel like her album Planet Her was her best album to date, and I think it's because she fuses the hip hop with the pop very well. Not only did she rap, also with her flow and her delivery, she also did great melodies. Vocally, she sounded great. She had great collabs, and I think when you mix all of that, you can make a great album, and you don't need to just stick in one lane, because that album was mainly pop, but it had other elements to it. It had the hip hop, it had like R&B. And so I think when you're able to do all that infusion in one album, you have a hit. So I hope she does that. I know right now we're big on the disco pop scene right now. So I know why she did this sound. And she didn't disappoint. Like I love her delivery, her vocals. I love the way she just expresses herself. I love the visuals. I love the cover. Thank you for having a great single cover, because I am so sick of these artists making dumb covers for their singles. It's so pointless, so dumb. And I feel like you can give us, like you can give us like a preview of what the song's about, or even fit the aesthetic of it. Like, I am so sick of these covers. I'm not gonna go on a rant because I already went on a rant in another episode, but I'm so sick of these covers not doing it for me. Like, give me a little of what you're planning on doing, okay? But yeah, going back to her single, it's so cool. I love the fact that she's talking about her being a jealous type. You know, she is a jealous person, and she wants to be with this man, and informing him of what's going on, what she's thinking, and all of this other great things that, you know what, some of us are jealous types, and that's okay. That means you care. That means you love that other person. That means you want to be with them. Now, don't go too extreme. Trust me, you do not want to go too extreme when you're a jealous type. But having a little bit of jealousy, I think it's okay, and it's something that we should all be okay with, because that means they care about you. So I love that. I love the vibe. It's so cool. It feels so nostalgic. It's vibrant, very 80s. Just the whole aesthetic. The music video is so cool. Like, it was something she hasn't done before, and she did it very well. So yeah, definitely go check out Jealous Type. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's listening to it. I know that for sure. And it's been on repeat. On my playlist. It's just one of those songs that gets you going, gets you moving, and just a great first single. This is how you do a great first single for a new era. And we don't have to wait that long for this new album. Literally in about a month, we are getting this new album. So we don't have to wait that long. Definitely go check her out. Get ready for this new era for her. I'm excited for her. Can't wait for the future singles. Can't wait to listen to the album. I know she's going to kill it. She always does. Now, moving on to the K-pop scene, is Stray Kids with Ceremony off their 4th mini album Karma. And this song, you guys, it is so cool. I am not a big Stray Kids fan. I do like some of their singles here and there, but with this song, it's so cool what they did. They infused K-pop, hip-hop, EDM, and some funk into it as well. And that's been the trend right now, like that funk pop, violet funk type of sound, like the Brazilian funk. And I think it's been a great element to be added into all these songs. I love that the fact that they also have an English version with this, along with the festival version. And the festival version is basically like a EDM version. And I think out of all three, the EDM version is my favorite. I love the way it sounds. I love the production. I love the layering. I just like how that sounds overall. And it feels more broad, big, and powerful, which is something that I love. I love dance music. I love that type of music. But they did a great job with this. It's just a celebratory anthem. It's about being victorious and celebrating like all the successes they have done. It's just positive, right? And it fits well with the karma, right? Because there is such thing as positive karma, which is the name of the title of the mini album. And so I think it's just one of those songs that you will not want to skip from them, you know, especially if you're into them, you're into their discography, you're a big fan. It's just a top tier track from them, and I think they did a great job with this comeback, and it was long anticipated. I think they took a while for them to come back, and for them to do like a big song like this was a great move from JYP. If you never listened to them, give them a chance. They're all going to be down on my playlist. And yeah, check them out. Stray Kids. All right, guys, now moving on to country. I have Walker Hayes with Song for a Son featuring Kane Brown off his new album 17 Problems. Now, I think this album overall was pretty good. I don't think it's his best album, but I think he has great solid tracks in this record for sure. I love this song. It's like this country ballady type of song. You know, it fits in that realm. It features Kane Brown. It's a heartfelt ballad. It's more stripped back. It's more acoustic. It's like a song from a father to a son. And I think it's beautiful when they create those type of sounds, especially when you're able to have another artist and actually make it a hit, because a lot of these songs where they're more towards like a daughter mother song, or like a grandpa song, or like a brother song, or someone that you've lost, these songs tend to be very they're beautiful lyrically, they're beautiful, but sonically they're a bit, just plain, a little bit more mid, a little bit more simple. And so it's not very it's not like a hit, where I feel like this song could be a hit. It has those elements that make it a hit, make it a great production. They sound great vocally. It was actually a collaboration that I wasn't expecting, just because I've never seen these two artists kind of do something together. And so for them to do it and actually do it well and have that creativeness, and they're both parents. And I think that makes it extra special, because when you're a father to a son, you tend to be able to write a song like this easily and even sing it with emotion and passion, which they portrayed this throughout the song with that emotion and passion and what they're trying to do with this song. So I think they did an amazing job. They know what they're doing. I love the whole vibe. It's vulnerable, it's sincere. And so I think all those elements with country and a great collab and vocals, they delivered a perfect collaboration. One of the best collaborations I could say this year. And I'm excited to re-listen to his album. I listened to it through it once, twice-ish, but I really want to listen to it and truly listen to his song, follow along with the lyrics, and just enjoy the music that he created with this album. So definitely go check out this song, Walker Hayes' Song for My Son, featuring Kane Brown. All right, so let's move on to the Latin space, right? So Sofia Reyes featuring Luisa Sosa, Uñas Afiladas, is a banger, is a hit, is a collab I didn't anticipate to get from Sofia Reyes. There's this sound that she was doing with her previous album that wasn't her best, I'm going to be honest. But with this collab, with the last few singles she's been releasing, this Latin style, this pop reggaeton mixture, and really fits her. It fits her well. Like, you can hear the confidence in her voice. You can hear what she's trying to do. You have the feeling of what she's feeling, and she's portraying that well with this song. And I love this song. This song's so cool. I wasn't expecting this type of sound from Sofia. Like, I was expecting something else, and I think it's just one of her better pop songs, better singles overall. It's very punchy. It has this like reggaeton beat to it. It's aggressive. Like, it's just her better song. Like, I feel her confidence with this song completely. So I truly love this song. She's showing her confidence. It's empowerment. It's just one of her stronger collabs she's ever done. This song's so cool. It's so bold. It's fiery. It's like a reggaeton pop song that just, it's a perfect collab that I think Sofia has done. And I can't wait for her to release this album. Not too sure. I didn't check if it was already released, but I think it's going to release soon. And she's been doing a great job with her last few singles. She's been killing it. She's been doing something different, and it's just a level up. You know, I love when artists level up and do something different, do something new, and just get better with their talent, their vocals, their production, the way they do an album. It's just amazing to see all that growth. So definitely go check out her new single, and enjoy it. Definitely enjoy it. All right, guys. So let's go back to the K-pop world. For some reason, my notes were a little off, just to be honest. But let's go back to the K-pop world, where I have a song that's interesting. It's by Vince Cha 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 featuring G-Dragon from Big Bang. Now, Big Bang, of course, disbanded. They're no longer a group, but I still consider G-Dragon part of Big Bang. Honestly, Big Bang was such a great boy group. My favorite boy group. They just had a hit after hit after hit. Their style, their production, their everything. I just love everything about them, and I still haven't found a boy group that can be at their level. You know, I'm still searching for one. But yeah, so this is Vince Cha 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 featuring G-Dragon. It's this R&B hip hop song with like this Latin fusion mixed into it. It's so cool when I see K-pop artists go into the Latin space or Latin pop world, or even like those South American sounds, because it's just nice to see a collab. Not collab. It is nice to see a collab, but those genres coming together and see what they can create together, because I don't see that a lot in America, in American artists, where they try to expand their reach or expand their sounds. They truly try to stick to kind of around what we know with hip hop K-pop and all that great stuff, but never truly go expand the Americas, or maybe expand sounds from like other countries, or like India or China or Asian countries. So it's nice to see this type of mixture of this song. I love this. I love how like this collab was done, because it's like a smoother ish kind of track, and it kind of reminds me like a little bit like old school. Like it's nostalgic. It's truly nostalgic. And I've never heard of this artist, to be honest. I only listened to it because of G Dragon, and I knew he was gonna be on it. But I'm very surprised of how I like Vince's voice, the way he sounds, the way he delivered his vocals were great. The vibe's so cool. It's just very lighthearted. It's smooth. It's a little danceable. It's just feel good. It's a feel good, great track that I think you will enjoy. If you like that nostalgic feel or sounds, you'll definitely enjoy this song. And if you're a K-pop fan and you're a Big Bang if you're a Big Bang fan, you're definitely gonna enjoy this, because G Dragon delivers a great vocals and verse and everything. So definitely check them out. I'm excited for Vince. I've never listened to Vince. I'm excited to listen to his new project. I believe this is just a standalone single. I don't really know about him or what he's working on, but if he releases a whole new album, I'm definitely gonna check it out just because of this song. All right, you guys. So I said singles were doing great. They were amazing. There's a lot more singles you need to go check out. I'll put them down in the playlist below. Go check them out. There's just so many. I can't get through them all, but those were like some of my top favorites that I really wanted to focus on and inform you about. But moving on to albums, the only album I would say you need to go listen to has to go to Ciara's CC album. Now, this is her 8th studio album. And let me tell you, I've been a Ciara fan since her first single, Goodies, over 20 years ago. Okay. That's a long time. Okay. I've been a huge fan. She's been amazing. I love her style. I love her confidence that has developed over the years. I just love what she does with her dance, her vocal talent, the way she produces music. I feel like no other artist is like her, because no other R&B, like true R&B artist, can dance like her. When you see an R&B artist, you don't tend to really see them do choreo, right? But Ciara has that flair and that style and sophistication, and also like the natural talent of a true dancer. On top of her vocals, she has great vocals. She's not the best singer, like the world's greatest R&B singer. But I love her. I like the way she sounds, and especially when she plays around with productions. Like, she's done a great job with that. And so when you combine all of that, you create a great entertainer. I think she's one of the better entertainers that I like to watch overall. She's one of those artists that I would prefer to see them live and to see their live performances, because I know she's going to put on a show. She's going to be a great entertainer overall. Definitely this album is just one of her better albums, honestly. She did release an EP in 2023 with some of these songs already incorporated. So I'll be focusing more on the newer songs, just because those other songs have been played. I've talked about them before. I'm not on the podcast, but I feel like if you watch my old YouTube channel videos, I already kind of talked about them. But yeah, just love this. I love the genre mixture. It's pop, hip hop, R&B. It has like this nostalgic throwback feels of like the early 2000s. It also has like different like Jersey Club sounds in it, mixed in with the production as well. So she doesn't just stick to one lane, she's doing a lot of different things. She has like more intimate R&B tracks. She has like smoother R&B tracks. She has great collaborations with Tyga, Chris Brown, Jazzy Faye, Lotto. She has big artists on this. She also has a song with Big Frida that I truly enjoy. It's like one of the better tracks there. Just the overall topics and themes of this project about personal growth, evolution, love, self-love, relationships, independence, and sticking in the R&B realm, right? That's usually what the themes are about. And I also love that she sounds grateful for what she can do and the career she has developed because of her fans. And also, I can feel this album to be like her most fun and full of joy, and just one of her most confident albums she has put out. In her earlier career, I feel like she had that confidence. I feel like she lost it a little bit. But then with this album, there's just a different sound to her, like different aura, different vibration that I feel she has done with interviews and even within the songs. You feel this sense of growth, and she knows who she is. And I think that's what pushed this album to be one of my favorites, because there's just something different about this that I haven't had in her last few albums before. So yeah, so cool. The vibes are so great. It's energetic, it's vibey. You know, it still has that confidence, empowerment. I've talked about that like over and over. But yeah, overall, this is just one of my great albums. My favorite top 3 songs from the newer tracks, you know, we'll skip on the older tracks, but I'll talk about them a little bit later. Let me see. Number 3, I would put at Dance With Me featuring Tyga. I think this is like the clubby R&B pop sound. I love the style of it. Like, it's very classic R&B. It's a mid-tempo vibe. Has great vocals from Ciara. She sounds great on this. It reminds me of like an early 2000s R&B song. And Tyga's delivery. I love Tyga's voice, the way he delivers verses. And also, I like Tyga more on collabs, so this works well. He has had great hits back in like the 2010s. But with this song, like, it was surprising to see Tyga on this project, just because I didn't know they work like that together. It's straightforward. The meaning is just about dancing with someone you have so much chemistry with and having carefree moments with that person, right? It's not a real in-depth R&B song. It's just more to dance, carefree, and just a feel-good, easy, fun going type of vibe that this song expresses. And my second favorite song is Drop Your Love, which is a dance pop funk disco type of sound. It's just one of those vibrant, joyful, liberating type of songs. It has this really great vibe to it. Like I said, it has these funk disco elements, which is something I don't think she has done in the past. She's been doing a little bit more pop, but this is a whole new sound for her that I think she hasn't really done, and she did it very well. It does sample Evelyn Champagne King's 1982's Love Come Down. Okay, so it does have a sample, which made sense, right, with this song, just because when I first listened to it, it did sound a little bit familiar, or it sounded like something I have heard before, but it makes sense, right? It has the sample, but she did a great job with the sample. You know, it made the song danceable. She recreated it to fit her sound, to fit her style. And my favorite song from these new tracks has to go with this right here. I talked about it like 2 or 3 episodes ago, so still my favorite song. I think it's just that hip hop, Atlantic, R&B, crunk and R&B pop sound that we got from her when she used to work with Jazzy Faye. I know there was a story where they lost connection not because they had a fallout, because their teams had a fallout. So she kind of just lost touch. But for her to bring him back, it was great to see that, because they did a great team, and we kind of missed that. We kind of missed that crunk R&B sound, because she only did it like the first 2 albums. It was nice to hear that, and nice to get this type of collaboration again with both of them. And honestly, Lotto did great. I love Lotto. I think Lotto has been growing on me lately, as she's releasing, like, her most recent album was so cool. She really infused pop, R&B, and hip hop together. And she knows how to deliver. She knows how to deliver a verse. I can say that. So Lotto did a great job. Now it's upbeat, energetic. It's not super like upbeat. It still stays within the R&B sound, like the crunk R&B sound. But it's still one of my favorites, just because it's so nostalgic. They all sound great together. Letting the ad-libs from Jazzy Faye throughout the song really gives that old school feeling. It reminds me of like that 1-2 Step and Goodies. So it's just one of those better tracks on this album. But if I do have to include the older tracks, right, my top 2 favorites have to go, and I say top 2 because they're totally different sounds. So the first song is called Low Key. So Low Key is this R&B sound that shows Ciara's like personal growth within intimacy, within wanting love from your man, wanting that extra fun. I could just say that, in the bedroom. And it's just this sultry, confident, smooth, mid-tempo track. it kind of has like this, like a hype style to it as well, because there's someone in the background like hyping her up, which is really cool just because I don't really see that with those slower, more intimate tracks. It is, I can't even explain it. I would have to show you on how cool it sounds. And I don't think she has done this sound before. And it was just one of those songs that I still play on repeat. It's still on my R&B playlist. I have this R&B mix. I swap out songs here and there that I feel are getting too old, or maybe a song that I have on repeat. But this one has been there since 2023, since its release. So yeah, so that's one of my favorites. And the other second favorite has to be How We Roll featuring Chris Brown. That collaboration is so perfect. That video is so perfect because these two artists have never collaborated. Sorry. These two artists have never collaborated, but they were always trying to. I know they were trying to do like a BET performance. It didn't work out last minute. Like they practiced so much to do this performance for us, and it was never done for some reason. I feel they're both in the same style. They're dancers, singers, entertainers. They know how to put on a show. So for them to do them together and make a song and make a video, and the dance is cool and they sound great together, like they don't sound out of place, and they come up, they came up from like the same era and they're around the same age. Like it's so cool to see all of that in this song. So I think overall those two are my favorite songs over the whole project, if it includes the old songs. But the other songs that I spoke about are also great. But these two would be my top. I don't have like a number one. I think these two are both number ones. They're so different stuff. So they sound so different. If I had to rank them, I just can't rank them. But these two are my favorites. Like, go check these out. I'll add them also on the list, even though they're older songs. I'll still put them on the playlist so you can listen to them. Other songs that she has in this project. One's called "Be Right Back." That's another one that's really cool. She has a song with Busta Rhymes for you millennials who love Busta Rhymes. There's a song called "What's Up" featuring him. Also, there's a song called "Winning" featuring Big Frida, which is another top song. Like I said, I didn't put it just because it's already an older song, but it's really high, very big, vibrant. It's about, being grateful, having blessings in your life, and just having that confidence that you're doing such a good job and you're being a great person, and more blessings are coming to your life just because of who you are. But yeah, this project, guys, go listen to it. It's so cool. I think it's one of her better projects. She sounds so confident. I just love her. I've always loved her. I'm always a big fan. I honestly want to get this vinyl. I wanted to listen to this project first before getting the vinyl. I'm slowly, adding to my vinyl collection. I'm only adding albums where I feel like they're songs that are non-skippable. Is that how I'm saying it? Probably. I hope I'm saying it properly. Non-skip album. There you go. So I'm only buying vinyls where it's a non-skip album. But if there's one or two songs that I feel like, I really don't vibe, I would not buy the vinyl, just because I know you can't really skip it, or I really don't know how to skip it at this moment. But yeah, I'm only buying a non-skip album, and I can't wait to add this vinyl to my collection, to be honest. And yeah, go listen to it. It's amazing. It's just top tier album, R&B album of this year for sure. So yeah, guys, that was this week's episode of Treble. Thank you so much for listening, staying to this end, listening to all this, listen to me blab about all these songs that I'm enjoying. It's just great to hear them. And there's just so much happening in the music world. See, I told you guys, I predicted it. August, September, October are big album, big song releases that I know we're getting to the good stuff. I feel like we're finally getting to the good stuff. We started off a little bit slow, and we're gonna pick it up again and end the year strong, right? And so yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to what's coming up with Doja Cat, Zara Larson, even Cardi B, Taylor Swift. So much great music happening. Those are the ones I can think of in my head, but I know there's so many. There's so many more. Thank you so much again for watching. I love all the support. Like, subscribe, share with a friend. Follow me on the podcast, wherever you're listening to, whether it's Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube has now podcasts. So if you're listening to me, follow me. I appreciate all the love. Thank you so much. Once again, if you're gonna want to listen to all these tracks, I have the playlist ready for you. So definitely go check them out. Remember, guys, say it louder. It's only Treble.